come home yet, huh?
No, you know how busy barber shops are on Saturday. He probably had to wait his turn. Why don't you leave his lunch on the table?
I did already. Cold cuts. All right, Rosalie, put on your topper and let's go.
Ma, do I have to go?
Yes, you have to go. You have to help me. This is not the Bronx where I can be delivered. Please. Tell Samly to get a car out of the garage. Let me see what I need now. If I marked everything, pickles. I marked pillowcases and toothpaste I have to put down. That Uncle David mowing the lawn?
He is.
He never gives the grass a chance to grow. Who mows the lawn every day? See who's ringing, yeah?
Yes?
Is the lady of the house in?
Ma, it's for you.
Yes?
Mrs. Goldberg?
Yes?
I'm from the Treasury Book Corporation, madam. I have a wonderful...
Well, don't let me interrupt you. I'm sorry, but we already have the book of knowledge from A to Z.
Ah, but this isn't that kind of a book, madam. Allow me to show you. This little Treasury book is worth $50 in free merchandise, and the cost to you is only an insignificant sum of $3.98.
It's remarkable.
What kind of merchandise?
Well, let's take a peek into our little Treasury book, shall we? Here we are. One free shampoo, courtesy of Yvonne's Beauty Salon, worth $1.50.
Free?
Free. One suit dry clean, free of charge, courtesy of Lake's Laundry, worth $1.
Also free.
One free admission to the Haverville Drive-In Theater, worth 85 cents. And that's with CinemaScope and stereophonic sound. Etc., etc., etc.
All the et ceteras are free?
Absolutely free. $50 worth.
Oh, my, how can they afford to do such a thing?
Well, it's an advertising campaign, you see. It's a way of getting the newcomers acquainted with the local merchants. What you pay merely covers the cost of printing and our small commission for sponsoring the campaign.
Look, Rosalie, one stimulated wristband, retail value $2. Wonderful. Well, I'll take one, why not? Very nice. $4, huh? That's two.
$2.
3, 1, 4.
Well, thank you, madam. And here's your 2 cents change.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good day. Good day, young lady. Good day.
Molly. Molly, dear.
David, we're going to town to shop. If you're going, come.
Ma, look, a pure Italian silk scarf.
And free.
Wait, Molly, Bill will tell you. Let me show Mama what I bought.
Look, Ma, it's a treasury book that...
You do?
The man with a mustache?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Jake.
Molly,
Hello, darling. Jake, darling, the day is fleeting and flying, and I didn't do my marketing yet. I laid you out on the table cold. So help yourself, and I have to go.
Molly, the funniest thing happened to me at the barber shop.
You leave the story until I return. Yes, Jake, please?
Look, this is known as a treasury book.
And what is this?
And this also?
A man with a mustache?
Oh, is he a salesman? $150 worth of merchandise, absolutely free.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Is this the Allied Garage? This is Mr. Goldberg. I was wondering if I could bring my car in for a greasing. No, I'm not a regular customer. But I own Treasury Book coupons, and I believe you honor those. Well, fine. As soon as my family returns with a car. Any minute. Uh-huh. Thank you. Jake,
I'm home. Oh, am I tired? If I don't take my feet off. Oh, you're tired, David?
Well, a little tired.
What took you so long, Molly?
Oh, Jake, did we have a wonderful day?
I'll wait in your sneeze.
You'll show me later, Rosalie. The garage is reserving a lift for me. I'm getting a free grease job from the Treasury Book. I'll be back in a half an hour.
Oh, you don't have to, Pa. I got a free one for you already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and while I was there, I had the oil changed and a new battery put in.
Also free?
No, but, gee, Pa, I felt funny just handing the man a coupon and driving off.
And besides, Jake, the man said your battery was running low and your oil was clogging.
My oil was not clogging.
It was pretty dirty, Pa.
So what did the free grease job cost?
$16.50.
$16?
Jake, please.
Well, what kind of a battery was it? Gold-plated?
Well, the battery didn't cost very much, Pa, but when he had the car up on the lift, he saw that the tires were wearing, so he realigned the wheels.
Well,
I'll wash up, Ma.
Sammy, wait a minute.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
A free belt.
Very nice. So what's all this?
Oh, a few things, some things, nothing.
So let me see the nothing. That, for instance. Well?
Open it, Rosalie. You know Rosalie's going to a party, Jake, and I want it to look nice.
Pa, look, Pa, it doesn't even need any alteration.
Uh-huh.
And, Pa, the free belt was just made for the dress.
Continue.
Well, I didn't have any.
Jake, I made her buy the dress. How can you walk into a store and get a present and walk out without buying something? After all, Jake, you're a businessman, too. You should understand that. And they're all your colleagues.
$16.98.
Pa, I got the belt free.
Don't say another word, Rosalie, before I forget myself. What's going on here?
Rosie, go and hang yourself in your closet.
Molly, I want to know. What's this?
Oh, this is my package.
What is it?
Nails.
Nails.
10 pounds of nails, assorted sizes.
What do we need nails for?
Well, who doesn't need nails in an emergency? Every house needs nails, Jake.
Yeah, but so many?
After all, you can't look a gift horse in the face, Jake. Please, compliment Max Hardware. And the value is $2.
And this?
Oh, wait till you see. You'll see what I got here. An electrical screwdriver.
We have a screwdriver.
But not an electrical, Jake. Not only is this a screwdriver, it's also a drill. And with the attachments, it's also a sander, a buffer, a wax, and a polisher.
But the nails were free.
Jake, if you saw that hardware store and the man who runs it, my age, standing on his feet from morning till night.
Heart trouble?
Arthritis.
And is a widower?
From a man like that, should I accept a present, Jake?
So what did the free nails cost?
$19.85.
$20?
1985 is not $20, Jake. And besides, it's my present to the house.
David, that's not the point. Why should you buy something you don't even know how to use?
So I'll learn?
And if you learn, what in this house has to be sanded and drilled? The fireplace there, the fruit bowl.
David will find something. Do it yourself as a hobby now anyway. Here and there, David will find a hole to drill.
It'll pay for itself. Believe me, Jake.
Mm-hmm. Well, Molly, now I'm waiting for you.
I'll go make supper now, Jake. and then
Just a minute, Molly. Let me see your bargains.
It's not visible to you.
No?
Feel.
So?
So? You don't feel?
Well, what should it feel like?
Like satin. I had a facial. A rejuvenation treatment. Yvonne's Beauty Saloon. Value $1.50.
To me, it's the same face.
Not at all, Jake. Not at all. They told me I was sagging, and the mud contracted me.
And the mud cost me how much?
The mud was free, Jake. I told you.
I know you told me what's free. Now tell me what was not.
Jake, if that's your attitude...
Molly, I want the whole truth.
Jake, you above everybody are aware of my weight problem.
I'm aware.
So, while I was sitting under the mud, Madame Yvonne was analyzing me.
Well, she's also a psychiatrist.
No, she's a masseuse, and she was analyzing my weight.
And?
Well, it seems, Jake, dear, that my system absorbs calories even when I don't eat, and that dieting is not my problem. I could diet from today until tomorrow, and my problem would remain status quo. See, my problem needs vibrating massages.
And Madame Yvonne vibrated you to the tune of how much?
The introductory offer was $2. And, Jake, darling, while I was vibrating, I felt it. I felt a whole pound was vibrating off me, Jake. I mean it. I'll make supper.
Just a minute, Molly. Madame Yvonne let you go with one vibration?
No, it's a whole course, Jake, darling. It's a course with a diploma and a graduation.
And the course is once a week for a whole year, I suppose.
Exactly, Jake, exactly. But don't worry, I only signed up for a half a semester.
Oh, if I ever run into that man with a mustache.
Jay, dear. Here. Compliments, Dill's haberdashery.
What is it?
Cufflinks.
Cufflinks? Who needs cufflinks? I don't have one shirt with French cuffs.
You have now, Jake. We bought you a half a dozen. Jake, take the treasury books off your head already and eat your strudel.
Drink your coffee, Jake?
Pa, here's your sugar.
What I can't understand about my family is that they should be so gullible. This is what hurts.
I'll cancel Yvonne's beauty salon, all right?
No, it's not all right. It's not the money, it's the principle.
How can you walk into a store and walk
I don't
out?
want to hear anymore. When you bought that book for $3.98, it was a legitimate transaction. And when you went in to get the free gifts, it was also legitimate. It was not charity.
Recall the adage, do unto others.
And did they do unto you?
Let's face it, Pa. It was good sales psychology, and it worked on us.
Sammy, when you do a thing because it's your decision, that's all right. But when a person makes you think it's your decision, but it's really his.
The electrical screwdriver was my decision, Jake. Nobody forced me.
Your conscience forced you, David. And the hardware store knew it. That's why they gave you the free nails.
Believe me, Jake, you wouldn't be different under the circumstances.
I wouldn't be different?
No, Jake, you wouldn't.
Well, I'll show you how different I would be.
All right, so what's now?
Here. Let's see what's left in here. Free shoe repair, free dry cleaning, free window washing, free portrait. Oh, free portrait. One absolutely free portrait from the Acme Photo Studios, value $3, by appointment only. Call Haverville 2113.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to call up for an appointment for a free picture. We'll make it a family picture. And it'll be one picture and one picture only.
Take your time, Joe.
I haven't got time.
Treasury books?
Treasury books. You know, I'm sorry I ever started with those things. I talked to the garage man, the haberdasher man, the liquor store, the hardware store. They're all doing good business with these treasury books. Me, 100 sittings, 100 free pictures. No extra prints.
Drink your coffee.
They look like a nice family. I'm sure they'll want some copies.
They can.
You can and you will.
Jake, at least take a copy of one picture so the man can cover his expenses.
Molly, the treasury book said one free picture, and one free picture is what we're getting. Not more, not less.
Jake, we have 3 treasury books. I can take a picture with my coupon.
But promise me one thing, David. Not an extra print.
Promise.
Jake, with my treasury book, give me the pleasure at least of your portrait.
If you want that pleasure, Molly, you can have it. 3 coupons, 3 pictures.
Oh, that is a beautiful family group. Beautiful. Now, let's see, just 1 minute. Now, Mr. David, will you sit just a little bit closer to Mrs. Goldberg? That's fine, that's fine. Young lady, you stand a little closer to your brother. Oh, everybody's going to want a copy of this picture. Bring back my family.
Reverse yourself.
Not another word, Molly.
Jake, man is not an island.
Okay, now, folks, we're going to be ready in just a jiffy. Then you know what we're going to do? We're all going to say cheese. Cheese? That's right, that's it. Now look right here. Everybody look right here now, please. Now, get ready. 1, 2, cheese! That's fine, that's fine. Okay, now, Mr. David, you're next. If you people will just please sit over there for a minute.
Certainly.
That's fine. Now, Mr. David, you sit over there. That's fine. Now we're going to take a good picture of you. You know, it's a funny thing, but the only orders that I ever got from the treasury books was for family pictures.
Jake, don't be such a psychologist.
Don't push me into a trap, Molly. I won't fall.
Pa, please.
Rosalie, don't please me.
Okay, Mr. David, I'm ready.
If you're ready, I'm ready also. Oh, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Ready?
That's fine now, Mr. David. That's just fine. You seem like that's a little bit high, you know, Mr. David. There's nothing like sending a nice photograph to an old friend. Now, a little cheese, please.
Cheese?
Oh, no, not yet. Now, you wait till I count. Now, look right here, please. Now, you all ready? Now, 1, 2, cheese.
Cheese.
That's fine. I got you. Now, Mr. Goldberg, you're next.
Uncle David, it's going to turn out beautiful.
All right, Mr. Goldberg, sit down. Sit down. Right.
Don't you think Mr. Goldberg's facial bones are very interesting?
Oh, yes, indeed, Mrs. Goldberg. This is a strong face. It's a face of a businessman, a man of decision. Yes, once he makes up his mind, he never changes it.
True, only too true. Jake, he's a fellow human being.
I'm also a fellow human being, not a bank.
All right now, Mr. Goldberg. Now, oh, Mrs. Goldberg, would you please, just a minute, please, step over there?
Jake, my parting word?
All right, now we ready, Mr. Goldberg? 1, 2, cheese. That's fine. Now we got it. That's all fine. That picture could be a cover on Time magazine.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Doolittle.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Goldberg. It's a pleasure to do business with you.
Jake.
Don't shake me, Molly.
Jake.
Don't shake me, David.
Papa, darling, only one copy.
Please, Pa.
Here you are, sir. And my address you have. You'll send me one of each.
Yes, of course. 1 free copy of each. And how many extra copies, huh? 1 dozen, 2 dozen?
You'll send me one of each.
Jake, may I consult with you a moment?
We'll consult on the way home, Molly. No copies, Mr. Doolittle. 1 per Treasury book coupon, period.
Period.
Well, come, Molly.
Bye.
Bye.
It'd be a wonderful picture.
I love them.
You know?
Look at Mama.
They came out
And
great.
Jake.
Look at that family picture.
Rosalie.
Look at
Sam.
Wonderful, Mom.
Now, what did the man said? Say cheese.
Beautiful.
This is a wonderful picture, Ma.
You really look handsome in it, Sammy.
You don't look so bad yourself.
Me neither. I don't look bad, Rosalie, do I? And Papa and Mama look bad. Beautiful.
Look at Papa. A man of distinction.
Mr. Doolittle is not a photographer. He's an artist.
And look at David.
You look distinguished too, Uncle David.
Regular professor. You don't think the glasses is a little too...
No, Uncle David, they're perfect.
I can't stop looking at myself. It don't make me look too old, Molly. Maybe if you took out a wrinkle here and there, would, huh?
Well enough be. The few wrinkles you have, David, that's what makes your character. Oh, if your Papa wasn't only so stubborn.
Maybe he'll change his mind, Ma, when he sees them.
He wouldn't. David, how can such pictures go to waste?
Well, I'll send my copy to my solid doctor. Taste.
So?
I want him to enjoy when he's looking at his Papa. Pepper?
A little. If you give Sally this picture, what will you have to remember yourself by?
Oh, look in the looking glass.
Such a wonderful family picture. Shouldn't be shared by the family circle.
Molly, you promised Jake.
I know I promised. I'm only talking out loud.
I'd like a copy to put on my dresser at college.
You heard that, David?
So you give him this?
So what'll I have? Think I want all my friends and relatives to have something to remember us by? Wouldn't it be nice if we were sitting on Mrs. Herman's bureau? Or standing on Mrs. Siegel's chest? Or Mr. Hazel?
And I don't have friends who would like to look at me. First there is Kravitz, who I play checkers with. And there's Joe Stein from the Golden Age Club.
Ma, why don't you order some?
Without Papa's wishes?
Let's face it, Ma. Papa's being a little stubborn about this.
Wouldn't be a tragedy if you ordered 2 dozen of each.
Not without Jake's yes.
But a person don't know won't hurt you.
Jake? I'm going to talk to Papa.
Hello.
Hi, Pa.
Good evening.
Hello,
Family.
Papa, darling.
Rosie.
Hello, Jake.
David.
Rosie, darling, set the table, dear. And, Samly, it wouldn't be amiss if you help your sister. Jake, darling, have I something to show you?
Mm-hmm.
You like them?
Nice.
That's all you have to say?
What more do you want me to say?
Say, maybe if you would just,
No, Molly.
Stop 'em, Jake. Stop 'em.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going up to wash.
Dave, did you see how his eyes lit up when he looked at the picture?
Like two lights.
David, I'm not going to let him cut his nose to spite my face.
What are you going to do?
2 dozen assorted?
Make it 3. It's a big family.
Hello?
Hello? Mr. Doolittle?
Yes?
This is the 3 Treasury books speaking to you, Mrs. Goldberg.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Goldberg. What can I do for you?
Well, I just got finished looking at the pictures, and they're beautiful.
Well, thank you. She likes them.
Good. And I would like to order 3 dozen assorted. 1 dozen of the family, 1 dozen of my Uncle David, and 1,
Which size would you like to have? Did you see the picture Mr. Goldberg took home?
What did you say?
Oh, I guess he wants to surprise you. Yes, he ordered 1 dozen big ones of himself. I'm sending some of them out tonight. Yes, let's see. 1 goes to his partner, 1 to the New York office, 1 to his cousin, Simon, and 1 to his aunt, who lives in Passaic, and 1 to women's wear, and 1 to his lodge.
Oh, I see. Well, then order me the regular size, 8 by 12, and send them to my home, please.
Okay, Mrs. Goldberg, you'll have them day after tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What is it, Molly?
Nothing, David. Mr. Doolittle's a very talkative man. David, darling, throw an eye in the soup, yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Rosalie, you can slice the bananas now for the fruit salad. And Samly, assist your sister, dear. Jake, if the pictures weren't so beautiful, would I ask you to reverse yourself, Jake? Jake?
All right, Molly. If it means so much to you, order a few pictures of David and the family.
Oh, but Jake, dear, thank you just the same. But it would give me greater pleasure to order your pictures. Jake, why shouldn't your partner Mendel have a picture? And why shouldn't there be a picture of you in your New York office? And 1 to Tante Elkin Passaic, what pleasure it would give her. And 1 to your lodge. And 1 to the women's wear.
Are we eating supper soon?
We are, Jake, darling. We are.